Hello, what's going on YouTube? USMC Saxobi here. Today I thought it'd be fun to go over the maintenance costs of a 2018 Zero SR versus a 2012 Trek FX 7.2. So what I'm going to go over is everything I've spent in maintenance on both of these vehicles, if you want to call them that. As you know, electric vehicles should be very maintenance free. And a bicycle should also be pretty much maintenance free. So go look at what I've spent so far for both of them and go over each component. So one of these has cost me more to maintain than the other, and it's not the one you think. So let's start with the 2018 Zero SR. Bought this bike brand new in 2018, obviously. So far I've put a little over 7,500 miles on it, so quite a bit. So what maintenance have I had to have done to this bike here running? Well, first thing I had to do was replace the rear tire because it got punctured, and I don't do these things myself. I took it into the shop and I paid $184 to have that done. The second thing I've had to have done on this bike is I had to replace the front tire because it failed the North Carolina State Safety Inspection due to wear. There was some cracking. The guy called it dry rot, whatever. I'm like, fine, replace it. That cost me $152 to have that done. So the total cost to maintain the Zero SR motorcycle for a year and 7,500 miles, $336. And that's with something I could not control, the tire getting punctured, and something that just wore out, the tire. Other than that, I haven't done, let me think, haven't done anything maintenance-wise on this bike besides clean it myself. So this is my Trek FX 7.2 bicycle. I've had it since 2012. I bought it while I was in college to get around town. It's been an amazing bike. I love it. As you can see, it's a hybrid style. It's got 3 gears in the front, 8 gears in the back. The tires, they're road tires. They're about that wide. So they're not the super thin tires. Been great. Put a lot. I don't know how many miles I've put on this bike, but it's been a lot. This was pretty much my main source of transportation while I was in college. So without further ado, let's get into what I've spent on maintenance so far. So first off, I want to say that I have not maintained this bike as well as I should. I've lubed the chain once myself. I've cleaned it, but that's about it. So what have I had done to it so far? I bought the bike from a Trek dealer in Bloomington, Indiana when I was in college. And while I was there, I think I had it tuned up twice. So new brakes, chain maintenance, cleaning the bike. And both those times together, I'm gonna estimate it cost me about $100 to do that. Second thing I've had to do to this bike since I've had it is I had to have the pedals replaced. The bike comes with plastic pedals. They broke because I was applying too much torque to the wheels. So I had to pay for these. They threw them on real quick for me at the shop, and I haven't had any issues since. And that was approximately $30 to have that done. Last but not least, I had new grips put on the bike. Well, I did it myself. That's something that even somebody as incompetent as me, repair-wise, can do. So the old grips, they pretty much melted. Like they turned into like this like plasticky goo that just got on everything. It was disgusting. So ordered some Bontrager grips online, came in, put them on, and now I have new grips, and that was about $40 to have that done. So there you have it, $100 for the tune-ups, $30 for new pedals, and $40 for new grips. Do the math on that, it's $170 I've spent since 2012 to maintain this bicycle. So obviously, there's a clear winner. So obviously, this video was a little it's just kind of a fun kind of thing. So the Zero, $336 versus the Trek, $170 to maintain. Yeah, so obviously a motorcycle is going to cost you more to maintain than a bicycle. And if I just applied myself a little bit, I could easily do everything that I paid to have done on this bicycle myself, but I just haven't done it. So the question of what is cheaper to maintain, a motorcycle or a bicycle? The bicycle is your winner. Now, bonus. So which is more efficient? Now, this is a more complicated question. And again, it's not the one you think. This is kind of in jest too, but it's kind of, how do you calculate efficiency of riding a bicycle or efficiency of a bicycle? Now, I'm sure there's complicated math and how to do that. But just for fun, I thought, okay, I'm gonna use the food I eat to power the bike and how far I can go based on that food. So if I eat at home and the food I eat at home would cost about $3. So I eat a $3 meal at home and I ride 10 miles. Let's say 10 miles on the bike, okay? So for $3 worth of food, I have the energy to ride 10 miles on the bike. Now, how much will $3 of electricity get me on the Zero SR? It's quite a bit more. So how do I figure this out? Well, you gotta figure out how many kilowatt hours $3 buys you. So here, a kilowatt hour is 11 cents. $3 divided by 11 cents equals about 27 to 7 kilowatt hours of electricity. Now, as I've explained in a couple other of my videos, Zero gets about 10 miles per kilowatt hour. So you take that 27 kilowatt hours times 10 miles a kilowatt hour, it gives you 270 miles for $3 of electricity. So the more efficient vehicle is the Zero SR, just taking into account the cost for fuel. Alright, so hey, this has been USMC Saxoki. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate your time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And watch some of my other videos. So these are my two toys, my Zero, my bicycle. I love them both. I plan on keeping them as long as I can. Both very efficient and both very cheap to maintain. So hey, USMC Saxoki, as always, live smarter, live simpler, live with more money. I will see you next time.